Hi, this is JJ. Welcome back to my channel. So I decided to hop on a recent trend among various different digital marketers here on YouTube, sharing the lessons learned or the best practices of 2021, and then also sharing their strategy for the 2022 year. I got this from Jade Beeson, who I follow. I love what she's doing on Instagram. She indicated that she's actually coming for Pinterest. So I'm like, oh God, here comes the competition. But anyway, I did like that that trend. So I said, let me hop on it. So I have my notes. You've been seeing me look down because I just need my notes. So what worked in 2021? And then I'm going to talk to you about what didn't work. Okay. So what worked for me and then my clients in 2021 is niching down. So a lot of people use Pinterest for personal. And when they switch over to business, they just switch their account to business and they leave it as is. What has worked for myself? And I've been able to get some explosive growth for some clients that I'm working with. You see the spike in their growth here. One of the things that attributed to this spike in growth is actually having those accounts niche down to one or two specific sort of areas of focus. So that's what worked in Pinterest. Is the more you niche down, the better it is that you were going to get people to follow your account, which we know is a new priority and has been a new priority this year. The second thing that worked in 2021 is obviously going all in on idea pins, not just doing idea pins, but learning the best practices. I have a few video here about what works best in the best practice for idea pins. I have it here, and learning what those best practices are. Go check out this video after this one. Learning what those practices are and then delivering based on those best practices. The third and final thing that worked well is optimizing your account. The importance of making sure your title of your video, the title of your account is optimized with keywords. But then there's so many different ways you can optimize your account so you show up in search. So just optimizing. So if you don't know what those are, check out my library of content here on this channel, and you can learn more. I also have a Pinterest growth checklist, I believe, below down, which gives you like sort of the basics. So those are three things that worked in 2021 for us and for all accounts for growth, especially considering a lot of people saw a drop in their traffic and didn't know why. People were doing idea pins, but they were not doing it from the lens of the user. They're not doing new takes. They're not exploring the actual perspective of the audience, putting themselves in the camera. They weren't doing those things that attract audiences. So if you didn't do that, that's why you saw the reach go down. And yeah, so that's that. So what didn't work? So let's talk about what didn't. What didn't work is relying on, which I did. I relied on viral content that was just bringing me lots of traffic, lots of attention, and without me doing anything. And so I know now what I should have done for my account personally is be more active and go after, do something I'm going to do in 2022, but do other things besides just resting on my laurels on success of past pins. So don't ever do that. We always tell people, Pinterest is the type of platform that you really can't set it and forget it. I was doing a lot of things. I started getting active on Clubhouse. I started taking on some clients. I had my own accounts. I had a lot of personal things going on. So there were lots of time that I just kind of ignored Pinterest, and I didn't make it a priority. So I need to make sure to always put it as a priority. The second thing that I did not work is not focusing on. Those really the two things that I did wrong that did not work in 2021 for me. So towards the end of the year, I saw a big drop. The algorithms were changing. I needed to focus more on idea pins. There are other things I need to do that I did not do. The other tactics that I used that I abandoned, I need to go back to. So that's my lesson anyway for 2020. Everyone has their own story, their own journey. Now, what I'm going to do in 2022 that's differently. So two things. One, for my own personal accounts, I'm not really creating new content other than the content I create on this video right here. I'm not necessarily creating new content for my lifestyle blogs because I have a hair blog, I have a parenting blog, I have a business blog, I have a tech blog. I even have a blog dedicated to Jill Biden, what she wears. So I used to create content for those blogs, create pins for their blogs, and put them out. I was just constantly creating content, but not really marketing the content. So for 2022, I'm going to make sure Pinterest is part of my marketing effort of the existing content that I haven't even had a chance to market yet. So that's what I'm going to do in 2022. I'm going to use Pinterest and Pinterest trends as an integral part of my content marketing for existing content. Now I'm going to be testing a lot doing this. And as I test and discover things, if they work, I will let you know if you're my client. So I'm going to let you know it works, but if you want to know how it worked or what I did specifically, I can let you know, but on a client by client basis.
Can't share the secret sauce.
You'll understand why. And the second thing I'm going to do for my clients that I have is I'm going to integrate those things that worked in 2021, whether I mentioned the niching down, the focus on idea pins and optimization to make sure that my clients see the growth and also keeping track of trends. So that's what I'm going to do more in 2022. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me in the comments below. And again, if you would want to continue to learn from me, I have a whole library of content here. I have how-tos, I have Pinterest marketing right here on this channel for free. And if you want to know, go on a deeper dive and look at my how-tos, I have opened up a membership on this channel, and in the membership I just put specific how-to. So I might tell you generally this is what you need to do, this is what's working, but you might be like, okay, but how do I do that specifically? So that's something I'm going to offer to a second tier of service. So members, you're a member, you get the benefit of getting the specific walkthroughs, and I'm just going to just use that, my membership, as a depository for all the walkthroughs. So you can just go there and just get those when you're membership, and I'll constantly be updating it. So membership will have its benefits. And then finally, if you want a little more specific, more hand holding, if you want to know my strategies, you want to help me get you the type of growth I got here for these folks, you can hire me. So go over to jjgat.com and fill out my client intake sheet, and we can see if we can work together. I don't take all clients, and I have to scale smart, and so there may be a wait list, and so you may not be able to get on right now, but if there is a fit, if there is a match, I don't take all clients, then we can see how we can work together within your means, within your budget, within your time frame of what you're trying to achieve. So that's it for now. So JJ Gap, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for Jade for the idea. She got the idea for somebody else, whatever. I think it's a really ingenious idea. And I'll see you guys on my next video, which I think is going to be, so I did 2 YouTube videos and then I did Pinterest videos, so I think it's time for another YouTuber. So I'll do another YouTube growth strategy video soon, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, season's greetings, take care. Hear my outro music, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ba-dum, ba-dum.